Welcome to another edition of Mr. Walker's Podcast with your host, Mr. Walker, my co-host, Juice, and my young stud cousin.
Stud cousin?
My young stud cousin, little cousin. You want to introduce yourself, your Instagram name?
Not the Instagram name, but hello. My name is Louis Ridley Jr. I am a walker. I'm proud to be, and always will be.
Okay. And hear what he said. He said he's proud to be a walker. So what's going on, fellas? How was your week? And what are you looking forward to for the weekend? Juice?
Week's pretty good, you know. I'm glad them people in Georgia showed out. Get that dumbass Herschel Walker out of here. But other than that, you know, I'm chilling, man. You know me. Oh, and my Vikings is 10-2 now, so.
You what?
My Vikings is 10-2 now, so I gotta put that out there.
You was a Vikings fan?
Yeah, absolutely. With all the Viking stuff you see me with, bro, stop playing.
You proud to be a Vikings fan?
Absolutely. Especially this year.
Lou, how's your week? How was your week?
My week was good. My week is going actually amazing. I got a tournament on Saturday for flag football. Trying to keep myself in shape for this off season. What else? I have to do somebody's shoes for $100. They want their forces custom made. My week going good. Cannot wait for next week.
All right, that's what's up. I had an interesting week. I was being a good Samaritan and I chased someone down, some stranger in my car, in my company's car. After watching him hit an old man he was riding a electric scooter on the side of the road, and he ran straight into like this old man that could be like my grandfather and knocked him to the ground. I didn't think it was right, so I chased him down. I won't get into the rest of the story. But other than that, yeah, it's been an interesting week. In this episode of Mr. Walker's Podcast, topic is coming of age. Are you okay with me calling you little?
Well, since you was like 6'5" and taller, it makes sense so you can call me little. But yeah.
I don't mean no disrespect when I say little.
Nah,
you know what I mean? Like some people like little. You know what I mean? But you will get a certain age where it's like I gotta stop calling you little. Right? And what age do you stop calling somebody like a relative, like, oh, that's my little brother or my little cousin?
You don't. It's euphemistic, bro.
Yeah.
My little brother is bigger than me and him, so I still call him my little brother. So it's euphemistic, bro. Like it ain't no. It's nothing to downplay you or.
When it comes to siblings, like it don't matter. Like brother, sister, little
or
brother,
family or whatever.
It don't really
like
matter.
Yeah.
It don't.
I think it does.
No, in your mind it does.
But why would you think it does?
Because I don't know if my older brother calls me his little brother anymore.
He said it to me a few times.
My little brother? The little brother is A. I'm not the little brother.
Youngest.
A is the little brother.
Listen, man.
Listen,
I'm not
again, so let me finish. We don't gotta get into an argument. A is the little brother. When you describing little brother or little sister, it could mean that they still have some growing up to do. And it might not necessarily mean mentality-wise. It's just that they haven't grown into like adulthood yet. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if my brother will introduce me to like people as his little brother. At a certain age, he'd be like, yo, that's my brother. I know when people ask me, I'm like, oh, my brother. And then a lot of people ask, like, who's the older one? And I'm like, oh, you're not my older brother. That's when I will tell them he's the older brother. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, yes, I describe them as the older one or the younger one, but it does come a time where you gotta stop saying my little, to especially the people that you don't know.
Yeah, that's
like introducing him as my little brother. What?
Why would you even say that?
Yeah, like to people that you don't know. Like it's almost placing him in a box. So we have young Stud on the show. I'll call you Stud because you dare to be different.
Of course.
I mean, you don't follow the trend. You do your own thing. You know what I mean? So with that being said, how old are you?
I'm 20.
All right, before we even go any further in this show, is you still fucking with condoms?
Alright, hold on, wait.
Wait, hold on. Use them shits.
Nah.
Use them. Keep using them. I know you live with Shorty?
Yeah.
Y'all together? That rollover sex is a motherfucker. That shit will get you. And I know it can be expensive, especially with you being young and being able to fuck like a rabbit. It could be expensive buying condoms all the time. But use them shits. Them shits save lives. All right, so, okay. Wait, you 20? Mm-hmm. So, been out of high school what? How long you been out of high school?
2-3 years now?
Been out for like, I say 2-3, yeah.
Is the real world what you thought it would be? Like, meaning like when you get out of high school, having to get a job, and now you live with Shorty, correct? So you started like real life, would you say kind of early?
Yeah, I mean, I'll say kind of early for me, due to the fact is that I wasn't really an outside kid when I was younger, so I couldn't even see what was gonna come in real life. I was always in school and doing some sports. So I do say that real life that I did came at early, because I did leave my parents' house around the age of, like, I think 19 I left.
You left to go to school?
Yeah,
Oh, left?
I left to go to school first.
Okay.
When I went to school, I didn't really see life as that. I was still in that age of, I'm still a kid, I'm in school right now, I can still goof around.
Yeah.
That was a lie. When I got out of school, took my break, that's when life really smacked me. Like, I did all that time in school goofing around, could have been at school still doing my books and working and doing football at the same time. But instead, I choose to just play football and goof around a little bit. That's when life hit me. It was like, I really need to buckle down. It smacked me when I just got a job, and getting a job was easy for me. I felt like, cause I was always good talking to people, communication. So getting a job was easy. I knew that life smacked me in my face when I seen that, like, I feel like I'm just slaving out here.
Yeah.
I almost quit.
Yeah.
But then I seen that I'm not in school at my mom's house and I have to pay rent, living in my mom's house, I'm not in school. That's when life smacked me. I'm like, I don't have enough money to do what I want to do. So I said I jumped in too early, but now I got used to it.
You did, let's let the people know, you did go to college. You got a partial scholarship for football. You went there, and while you were there, what exactly happened? Like, as far as like you not wanting to be there anymore, or being homesick, or even the football thing. Like, tell me about that.
Well, when I got there around COVID. So that means everything was pushed back, everything was always delayed. So when I got there, had to be in quarantine for like 2 weeks. We started workouts actually in like the 5th or 4th week I've been there. But then as soon as that happened, someone called COVID and they pushed back again. Then I say 2 weeks of that, we started doing practice now, had pads and all that. Then someone called COVID again, pushed it back, and then I also got homesick. When I got homesick, I got too attached to home and low-key lost focus in school and books.
Let me let you know something. That happens. It happens. It's not anything that anyone hasn't gone through. You know what I'm saying? So people judging you or saying certain shit about that, even people watching this, they're gonna have their opinions. But, you know, like you being my younger cousin, I'm here to tell you, like, that shit, you gonna always have hiccups, right? And you gonna fucking go through life where you gonna have to, like, put on your big boy pants and figure some shit out. If all of this shit was easy, bro, everybody would breeze through that shit. Everybody would be who they gonna be in life fast. None of this shit is easy, bro. None of this shit. Even life, period. Like, life is not easy. You're gonna have a bunch of hiccups, but then you wanna surround yourself with people that won't allow you to settle. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm here to tell you, like, just cause you got homesick don't mean it's the end of the road. And on top of that, college is not for everyone, bro. It's not. You know, it puts you in debt that you'll be forever paying back. You understand what I'm saying? And you could be successful without. On this time, I would say think about, on the time when you not being in school, I would say think about all the things that you want to do and put your best foot forward and do them. If it's football, keep training and figure some shit out. It's always a way to that place you want to be, which I'm sure is probably the NFL or arena football. But Juice, I'm gonna get off this because I'm gonna let Juice talk to you, because Juice, I'm sure I know him being my guy, went through a similar situation. You know, I don't want to spend too much time on it, but Juice, what you got to say?
First I want to ask you, what was your college major?
Sports management.
You had a minor or no?
No, I did not.
Okay. As far as me, yeah, I got homesick. It was just like, yo, I miss home. And don't get me wrong, went to one of the biggest schools in the country, and, you know, Ohio State Buckeyes and all that. But I was just like, yo, I gotta get the hell out of here. Like, I'm done with this. And I was passing everything. I had no problems with books. You know, I always been a nerd, so I had no problem with that. But it was just like, after the party and shit, I was just like, yo, I want to go home. Now, if I'd have had, like, some people from New York come there, whatever, and they was able to come there, like, every weekend, oh, I'd have did my thing. I'd have been a doctor. But you don't have that, and you're meeting new people, like, every day, every weekend. Meeting girls and meeting guys, whatever, and a lot of them was real cool. But for me, like you said, it was just, I was just like, yo, I'm burnt out, I'm homesick. Like, I miss home. Cause nothing's like New York, man. And hate to say that, and college ain't for everyone. College out of state ain't for everyone. When you have to leave the state, it ain't for everyone. Especially when you know you gotta go away from home.
But then, you know, also too, to both of you, like, you first, Lou, and then Juice, but did you ever feel like when you were in school, in a way, did you feel like you were missing something?
To be honest, when I was in school, I was missing my favorite roommate. That was my little sister, Janae.
That's an awe moment. That was cute.
Oh, that's what I was saying. Like, yo, if my peoples could come every weekend,
So I would never left.
during football Saturday, when they got everybody on horseback on High Street, because they know after we done beat Penn State or Michigan State or Michigan or whoever, when it gets crazy, I want my peoples to be there. But these really ain't my people. They cool. Totally looked out for me. You know what I'm saying? I was getting haircuts for free. This way before the locks. Getting haircuts for free. You know, dudes like, yo, we gonna be at this dorm, whatever. We got drinks, blah, blah, blah. Like, but if my people couldn't be there, you know, the only time I felt at home was when I heard music. Because the music that comes out gets there before it comes to New York.
Oh, so you heard it before it even touched.
Music at that time?
When you guys came back home, what was the game plan? What is the game plan now that you're back home, Lou?
What's my game plan? Well, my mom always tells me, move as an adult. Sometimes you gotta put the kid stuff aside. So right now, when I came back home, my first game plan was to work like a dog and get this money up, focus on me. Now the game plan is, my mindset is like, my mom told me, you can always go back to school. School's not for everybody, but you can always go back to get something out of it. So right now my game plan is to focus on myself. So right now I'm working out, focus on football, focus on my health. And I'm just trying to get to where I really want to get to in my dream.
And what is that?
That's making it to the NFL, and not by myself, but bring people with me, family-wise. I'm trying to get there for my family.
Get there for you first. You first. So, it gotta come a point where you start being selfish. You know what I'm saying? Like in life. No, it is. Listen, it is hard. But at some point, you gotta think about you first. Because if you got people following you, or people that you wanna help, if you're not right, how the fuck they gonna be right? You gotta be mentally right. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know, like, yo, the people depending on you is like the gas in the car, right? That'll be the gas, but you gotta take care of everything else. The oil, getting oil changes, and that's just replenishing. That's just fucking basically staying sane. You know what I'm saying? If you go crazy in the process, yo, yeah, if you don't get oil changes, I don't give a fuck if you got full tanks or not. If you don't get oil changes, your engine is fucked. The car is done. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So yeah, the gas is cool because it runs that motherfucker, but you still gotta get oil changes to keep the car rolling. You know what I'm saying? So in that process of you trying to fucking get your shit together and make it to the NFL, you gotta make sure that you're doing the mental fucking exercises and replenishing all the shit that you need to stay focused. You know what I'm saying? And that's a great segue into this girl. So, your girlfriend, you live with her. Y'all live together. When you first decided to live with her, what was the conversation I'm sure that you had to have with your mom and your pop?
Well, say this on camera. I didn't have a full conversation with my father because my father don't like my lady at all. Don't know why. Still figure it out. But the conversation with my mother is, let me get into it. It was a pregnancy scare. I had a pregnancy scare. And I always kept going over there, back and forth to home. So my mom came up to me and she said, you gotta pick one. You're either gonna stay here or go over there. And this time I was out of school. So it was a lot of hostility in my house with my sisters. They kept saying I was in the way. I was supposed to be here. I was supposed to be in school. It hurt my feelings just a little bit. Janae even said that. It hurt my feelings just a little bit. So I choose to move out. So my mom, made my mind up. I'm gonna be an adult. I'm gonna move out. That was a conversation I had with her. My dad's still trying to figure out why did I left for real. I told him because Janae sat there. But it's just like, I'm not in school. I am working. I feel like I think I can try this life thing by myself, but I can use a little bit of help of someone I do trust, and that's my shorty. So right now, it's going good.
Wait, so you didn't feel like you could trust your mother?
No, I can trust her. I feel like I did. It's just that they always was there for me. I want to see if I can do it on my own. I want to see if I can live on my own. Because they're not going to be there all the time.
So how's that going?
Well, right now it's going actually excellent. We're about to move. We're looking at a house in Jersey, me, her, and my dogs. About to move to Jersey.
So you got a plan?
Of course I do. You can't live in life and keep going forward like you have no game plan, a backup, or just the main plan.
That's what's up, bro.
So are you ready to start like a real life with shorty?
Absolutely.
So what about football at that point?
Well, at the end of the day,
Do you believe that you could do both?
yes, I can. I say yes, I can because the girl I'm with right now, she's highly supportive. She, like you said, you gotta be sober sometimes. She tells me all the time, just like my mother, sometimes you gotta focus on yourself. So we got days of the week or days of the month where she focus on her dreams, her stuff, and I focus on mine. She do her business, her clothes is this, that, and third, and I do my football, my training, my going to tournament and stuff like that. So I already know if I can do both and I can have both.
Now, you know I'm rooting for you, bro.
Of course.
Argument's sake, you don't make it to the NFL, and you said you majored in sports medicine, right? Would you be willing to do that so you can be closer to the NFL, even if you don't play?
Yes.
Or maybe coaching or whatever it is, whatever your knowledge is.
Well,
All the above.
again, like I said, you always gotta have a game plan. So it's always a plan to. What's is the saying? Crazy people, not crazy. Smart people talk to themselves. People think it's crazy. People think it's crazy, but smart people talk to themselves. So I talk to myself mostly every day. So I always have a plan to get to NFL. If I don't make it to NFL, I got the CFL, Canadian football. If I don't make it to Canadian football, I got overseas. I got overseas, I got semi-pro. There's always ways for me to get into the NFL.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's funny you said that. Because I talk to myself when I walk. I always talk to myself. And then if I see somebody in a car, I gotta act like I'm singing lyrics and shit. I'm like, yo, they gonna think I'm crazy. Like, yo.
Well, they won't be too far off if they thought that you were crazy.
You don't talk to yourself? You tell me.
No, I'm not saying that I don't talk to myself, but this nigga's really crazy.
I agree with that one.
I'm not crazy. I just talk to myself.
So let's get into this, because you know we talked about being a walker. You know what I mean? Even though you know you are a walker, and what do you feel? Do you feel like there's peer pressure, but being a walker and being young, or the legacy or the things that surrounds this family with like the shit that people known us for, or do you feel like it's pressure on you to be a certain way?
Well, when I was in high school, I felt there was pressure. Because I went to Malvern. Mostly every walker went to Malvern. So it was some big shoes to fill about a walker. And it was tough. I had to make sure I was let people know that I am a walker for the way I'm playing. So it was some shoes to fill. But the pressure in high school, it was on. But when I got to college, I realized like there's no pressure. I'm gonna prove everybody. I'm a walker.
But see, those people in college our name don't stretch that far, right?
Let me show you how to prove a walker is a walker. One, you walkers wake up late. I'm being honest.
Oh, that's not true.
That ain't true.
What you mean that's not true?
Word to Juice. Let him know, Juice.
What you mean that's not true?
Listen,
That's not true.
me and him could hang out till 4 in the morning. That nigga be up at 6 or 7, and my ass is still sleep,
Working
calling me, talking about, yo, what you doing?
I'm telling you.
Nigga, I'm asleep.
Cuz, I swear to God, that's not true.
Okay.
Yo, I could go out a whole night of drinking. I'm getting up 5:30, 6 o'clock, no alarm. No alarm. I'm getting up every morning faithfully. That's not true.
That nigga on
So that's
call
not
me.
true.
No, I ain't getting up that early.
One
You
thing
know
about a
what I'm saying?
walker, when this is heavy on. When the walker talks, when they talk they smack, they mean what they say and they prove it. So first day I practiced, and I was a little late, but I still made it to the bus. But I was already ready. Mindset, energy, ready on 10. As soon as we start the little practice scrimmage, instantly everybody looked at me. They didn't even call me. They didn't even call me by my last name. Usually they didn't call me by my last name. They just called me a walker, cause that's what I went to school with Rashad Teachy.
Oh, okay.
So I was basically getting called a walker, or sometimes as an NFL player as Tyreek.
Yeah.
But basically, I felt like I had the best practice. Didn't drop a ball. Certified speed. So it was one play. I did a post. I got hit hard, but always came down with the ball. Got up. I said. He looked at me. He said, "What's your name?" I said, I ain't gonna tell you my name. I said, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a walker. That's it. I walk right over that line. That's what walkers do.
You know it. You know it. So, all right. With that being said, let's go into. So you and Shorty living together. Y'all live under her mom's roof, correct? What type of conversation have you had with the mother, and what's the vibe?
Well, before I even moved in, I was already instantly talking with her mother. Her mother is very cool and chill people. I swear, I think I talked to her mother like she's one of my friends. When I moved in, she basically got so excited, like, cause I was like one of her sons, and she brought me like I was part of the family. So it was already cool vibes, nothing like that.
Y'all sleep in the same bed, under the same roof. So y'all got your own room.
What is it, like a split family?
I don't even give a fuck what that is. Fuck that, right? Y'all live in the same room.
Yes.
And I asked you already about this condom shit.
Yeah.
Listen. That rollover is a motherfucker.
You know, right? That's why you laughing.
And I'm gonna tell you guys the truth.
That's why you laughing.
That rollover could lead to snail trails. You know what a snail trail is? I'm gonna tell you. A snail trail is taking your penis out, filled with that thing of hers on you, those juices, and dragging it across anything. If you ever seen a snail come across the ground or whatever the following day, you could tell that a fucking snail was there because they leave a trail. And that's what a fucking dick does.
And that shit stick to your leg, and you like, God damn it.
But I'm gonna tell you the God truth. That penis sticking to your leg, something wrong with it. You need to get a shot.
That ain't true, nigga.
That's some bullshit.
That ain't true.
If your penis is sticking to your leg,
Bro, like you just said, the slime with the slime.
but that ain't strong enough to fucking stick to it.
It's gonna dry. It's eventually gonna dry. Any liquid is gonna dry eventually, right?
But you said liquid, but it's not.
It's a liquid. It's a liquid.
listen,
Slugs
bro.
and snails do the same thing. They leave a trail.
look.
It's a liquid. It's going to dry.
Lou, if your dick is sticking to your leg, call your mother. Don't call your mother. Somebody gonna die. Somebody gonna die. Don't call your mother. You can call me. If your dick is sticking to your leg, call me. I'll tell you. I might be able to tell you what it is, and might not. And then I'll just ask my older brother, and he might be able to tell you what it is. Somebody gonna be able to, but don't call your mother. Cause then she gonna tell her sister, and a sister gonna tell another cousin, and they might show up at that girl's house. So don't make that phone call. One of them nasty girls, I can't say her name. A nasty girl did something to me one time. Not that though.
But you nasty anyway.
She was nasty, and them things was jumping on her. And I was a young boy, 15, 16. I knew not to call my mother. I had to call my older brother. He came and saved the day. Luckily,
What, he gave you penicillin?
I ain't need penicillin. Your sticky dick to your leg need penicillin. If your dick is sticking to your leg,
That's a hospital.
that's a hospital visit.
I didn't watch after.
You didn't walk? You nasty fucker.
Went to sleep.
Huh?
You know what?
I don't even go to.
Oh, you a nasty motherfucker. How you just go to sleep after doing it? You don't wash it off or nothing?
In the morning.
No, that's. First off, after I do it, I at least get in the shower.
Yo, dog.
There's no point in we in the bed together.
What you mean?
We dating.
You know what?
That was my girl, so it didn't matter. Just didn't get up.
You always supposed to have 2 washcloths in the bathroom. One for your body and one for your ass and nuts. Right? You get the one that's for your ass and nuts and get that shit off you. But what if she want to get back on that thing? You want to give her something fresh, something to work with. Not a powdered donut.
Dick don't look like no donut. My dick don't look like no donut. First of all,
Yo, you're messy ass son
my shit look like an eclair. Nigga, it's long. It's an eclair.
That's too much info.
Listen, so you live in the crib with Shorty. I'm gonna keep it 110 with you. You my younger cousin. I gotta keep it real with you. That's a little bug, bro. But I'm much older than you, right? That's a little bug for somebody parent to allow their kid at that age to live in the house with their daughter. First of all, y'all gotta be fucking all the time. There's no way. Y'all gotta be fucking.
Hello?
Y'all are.
You 20.
Wait.
He better be.
Y'all gotta be looking out the fucking blinds like this, waiting for her to get in the car. So as soon as she close the door, you sticking it in.
What you mean, wait?
You and her.
Oh, I'll do that if I can lock the door.
So y'all fucking in the house with the mother there.
Lock the door, play some music on TV.
Play some music. You don't.
Music or
first of all,
movie.
the mother. No. The mother, no. When that music come on the TV, to you, that's a dead giveaway. That's a dead giveaway. Y'all fucking. But for the crazy thing is, for the mother to be in the house and hear that TV come on and ignore the fact that her daughter in the room getting slayed.
With the music.
That's the craziest shit.
You be playing.
I got a playlist.
And what's your weight?
183,
And how old are you?
20.
You fucking back to back. You could nut, clean it off, and go back at it.
And won't be dehydrated.
That's all.
Won't be tired. Like, yo, what up, baby?
I was there one time. And I'm gonna tell you the kind of truth. My goal right now is to add 5 minutes to my fuck time. Fuck time. Fuck time is only 7. We ain't talking foreplay. 7 minutes, I'm gonna add 5 minutes to it. That's gonna be a total of 12 minutes of fucking. 12 minutes of strong fucking. That's a great time at this age.
I'm glad you said that. Cause at
I'm happy you said that
29,
age.
Niggas is not, first of all, yo, I don't give a fuck what, listen, if you fuck with somebody and you know they body and you could get them off.
Oh,
Yeah, of course.
You not beating no and no girl want no big old donkey dick nigga fucking on her for 30 minutes.
She's gonna be like, yo, you gave me a hysterectomy.
You fucking moved the couch in there 30 times. My fucking uterus is fucking in my throat.
The couch not even on the wall no more.
Yeah. Yo, come on, my nigga. Like, yo, you ain't fucking for 30, 40 minutes. Like, that's bullshit, bro. Especially if you know your partner. You know your partner, you know what's gonna get her off. So you might eat the pussy for 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Damn.
10 longer?
Hell yeah.
Hurricane tongue?
Unless she fire like
5
that.
minutes is not a long time.
Absolutely not. Time will fly when you're having sex. Cause you're having fun.
I clocked it.
Ain't that what they say?
5 minutes is too long.
But that's
No,
foreplay.
five-
Foreplay eating pussy. Foreplay eating pussy is that's 5 minutes on one particular thing. I'm not talking sucking titties. I'm not eating. I'm talking about just licking vagina for 5 minutes.
That's too short.
That's part of foreplay. That's too short.
That's way too short.
Juice, you a fucking liar. Yo, wait. This young Thundercat talking that shit, I'm gonna back up off of it. But you, nigga, you a fucking liar. This nigga young. All he doing is fucking. Jackrabbit. Fuck, nut. He ain't going to sleep. We going to sleep. He cleaned it off.
I'm in my 20s. He's making me think I'm in my 20s again.
No, he should be having you think that. He should.
Rejuvenating me.
He should not have you thinking that you in your 20s. We talking about him. This young boy, this young Thundercat, could fucking fuck, right? He could fuck, wipe it off, and get back to it. Us, on the other hand, we need something to eat. We need a rest. We need a movie.
Give me like an hour, man. Give me an hour, man.
Hey, come on, man.
Give me about an hour.
Yo, come
45 the best. Give me 45. Just
Let
give
me
me 45.
When we done, right? I need you to walk around the house in that little skimpy shit. Right? I need you to walk around the house in a little skimpy shit so then the juices could start flowing again. I need you to be making some shit over the stove and boy cut shorts and a little top. I need to walk by and see that ass jiggle when you stirring some shit up. Yeah, so I could, the spark. This young Thundercat don't need none of that. You know what I'm saying? So,
It's good to have that.
yeah, it is good to have that. But what I'm saying is, you know, you in the house with Shorty, I'm telling you, older cousin and young cousin, them motherfucking condoms are important when you are in a situation like that. And I'm telling you, I understand, champ. I understand a vagina without a condom is great. It's so great. It's great. It's great. It's great.
Thank you for telling him to use condoms, but you're telling him how great it is.
Because you talking, you interrupted me. Let me finish what I'm saying. A vagina without a condom is so great. It's great. I love it. Ooh. Clutch my pearls. But you also got to understand that a vagina without a condom could lead to other shit. A baby, another sack of nuts, another dick, and a dick sticking to your leg like it has with Juice.
We don't want that one.
And a lifetime of problems, too.
So, with that being said, we are going to close out in honor of our cousin. Lou, you don't have any more water in your bottle.
I got a little sip. I'm good.
Okay, but we're gonna close out with "We Rollin' Bitches."